It's a warm welcome to everyone. Let us all start to feel the presence of the Almighty.
And give you thanks for looking for a lawyer in the construction industry. Disabilities, giving thanks to the future. Send your Holy Spirit guide us, speak with discipline, moving all doubts and malice as we proceed for an orderly and successful procurement. It has true price higher.
May I ask the vaccine for today's meeting participants.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, everyone, including our social media viewers and connecting parties. Today is July 21, 2023, and our business for today is preparing for web conference for 23DK0124 construction of one-story, four-classroom Divisoria IS, Maddela, Quirino. We are the Father President. Back members, Ferdinand King, Alan Camelio, Glenn Adana, and Tony Cariban. From the back secretariat, Jen Carbonell, Joel Guman, Eva Labing Rospe, and Larry Vermel. From the technical working group, Efren Garingan and Maria Ronabel Garingan. From our participating conductors, from APD, Marie Bisumamo. We have also invited the president of Philippines Contractors Association, Mr. Wilfredo Herrera, and the Executive Director of the Coalition Against Trafficking in Human People, Ms. Jean C. Enriquez. For the record, Mr. Chairman, we have
Thank you. The private conference is now open, and we will now discuss the different aspects of the and the requirements of the project.
once again, good morning. Today is July 21st, 2023, and we're here to conduct a conference to discuss pertinent details for the procurement of one building funded under the QDEO. Name of project, construction of one story, four classroom, Divisoria IS. Contract ID 230124, location, Maddela, Quirino. Scope of works, construction of school building. Approved budget for the contract, 8,600,440 pesos, 8 centavos. Project duration, 101 calendar days. Cost of living documents, 10,000 pesos. Pickup license category, CND, size range, small B. This private conference is to discuss, clarify, and explain, among other things, the eligibility requirements and the technical and financial component of the contract to the bid, including questions and clarifications raised by the prospective bidders before and during the private conference. It is conducted not earlier than 7 calendar days from the posting of invitation to bid and at least 12 calendar days before the deadline of submission of bids. A supplemental or bid bulletin is issued to answer questions or request for clarifications or interpretation and advance initiative to clarify or modify any provisions of the bidding documents. It is posted in the field JEPs and the DPWH websites and at our bulletin board at least 7 calendar days before the deadline of bid submission. It is the duty of the prospective bidders to always check the websites for any issued bulletins. In the receipt and opening of bids submitted should be on the date, time, and either at the physical address or through online submission specified in advertisement through a single stage to envelope system. Bids should be valid for a period not exceeding 120 calendar days from the date of the opening of bids. First envelope must contain the eligibility requirements and the technical component, and the second envelope must contain the financial component. In the sealing and marking of bids, enclose the original eligibility and technical documents in one sealed envelope marked original technical component, and the other original financial component in another sealed envelope marked original financial component. Same will be done with the copies, copy number 1 and copy number 2. Seal both in an altered envelope marked original bid. The original technical and financial envelopes and the copy envelope shall be contained in one main envelope. The original and copies shall be typed or written in ink and shall be signed by the bidder or its duly authorized representative. All envelopes shall have the required information, the name of the contract to be bid, name and address of the bidder, recipient, or the procuring entity, and a warning do not open before the specified time and date. Same will be done with electronically submitted bids. Bids must be encrypted and password protected. The electronic submission and receipt of bids is governed by DPWH Resolution Number 9, Series of 2020. It uses a two-factor security procedure consisting of an archive format compression and password protection to ensure the security, integrity, and confidentiality of the bids submitted. It allows the password protected bidding documents on opening date and time. The password for accessing the file will be disclosed by the bidder only during the actual opening, which may be done in person or face-to-face through video conferencing, webcasting, or similar technology. It is capable of generating an audit trail of transactions to ensure the security, integrity, and authenticity of bid submissions. In the sealing and marking of bids, unsealed or unmarked bid envelopes will be rejected, while improperly sealed and marked bid envelopes will be accepted. Same will be done for electronically submitted bids. Not compressed and password protected will be rejected, while properly compressed and password protected will be accepted, provided that the bidder or its duly authorized representative shall acknowledge such condition of the bid as submitted. The bank shall assume the responsibility for the misplacement of the contents of the improperly sealed or marked bid or for its premature opening. Bids submitted after the deadline shall not be accepted. For bids submitted electronically, the bank secretariat shall generate a bid receipt page for the official time of submission, which can be saved or printed by the bidder upon receipt of the first and second envelope. All bids may be modified before the deadline of submission of bids. A letter of withdrawal must be received prior to the deadline for submission and receipt of bids. A withdrawing bidder is not allowed to submit another bid. For bids withdrawn within the interval between the deadline and the expiration of bid validity, the bid security shall be forfeited. In case the submitted bids cannot be opened as scheduled due to justifiable reasons, the bank shall take custody of said bids and reschedule the opening on the next working day or at the soonest possible time through the issuance of a notice of postponement to be posted in the Philippines website and at the DPWH website. In the opening and preliminary examination of bids, the bank shall open the bids in public immediately after the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. In the opening of the first envelope, checking the presence or absence of the submitted documents against a checklist of required documents using a non-discretionary pass or fail criterion. In the opening of the second envelopes, only second envelopes of bidders whose first envelope was rated pass will be opened. Bids with missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient and or bid price exceeding the ABC shall be rated failed. The same will be applied for an electronic copy that cannot be opened or is corrupted shall be considered non-responsive and thus automatically disqualified. Only bidders whose both first and second envelopes were rated pass will be ranked. In the opening and evaluation of the first envelope, it must contain the eligibility requirements such as the legal, financial, and technical, its bid security, the technical specifications, and the omnibus term of the statement. For the Class A documents under legal, must be the PDEO certificate of registration certificate from SEC, DTI, or CDA, mayor or business permit, and the tax clearance. For the technical, the statement of all ongoing contracts and the statement of single largest completed contract. And for the financial, the net financial contracting capacity or its committed line of credit and the audited financial statement is stamp received by the BIR. Under the Class B document is a valid pickup license or special pickup license for GB and a registration for the type and cost of the contracted bid should be valid at the time of the deadline for the submission and the opening of bids. For the PhilJet certificate of registration and membership, all bidders shall upload and maintain in PhilJet's current and updated file of the following Class A eligibility documents under Section 23.1A and 24.1A. Such as the registration certificate, the mayor, the business permit, the tax clearance, pickup license and registration, and the audited financial statements. For the business or the mayor's permit, a recently expired business or mayor's permit shall be accepted together with the official receipt as proof that the bidder has applied for renewal. The period prescribed by the concerted GO. However, the renewed permit shall be submitted as a disqualification requirement in accordance with Section 34.2 of the 2016 IRR of RA 9184. For the tax clearance, submission of BIR receipt for renewal of tax clearance will not suffice in lieu of valid tax clearance requirement since substitution is not allowed under Section 34.2 of the IRR of RA 9184. Submission of provisionary tax clearance issued by the BRR for bidding purposes is not acceptable form of tax clearance. Where DPWH Resolution Number 1, Series of 2014. For the single largest calculated contract, the SLCT completed shall be similar to the contract of bid or has the same major categories of work. The SLCC value should be at least 50% of the ABC to be bid upon adjustment to current prices using the PSA consumer price indices. Contractors under small A and small B categories without similar experience on the contract may participate if the cost of the contract to bid is not more than the allowable range of contract cost of their registration. For the statement of all ongoing contracts, statement of the bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contracts will be. For the pickup license, temporary pickup license shall not be accepted as an eligibility or documentary requirement in lieu of a valid pickup license. For the audited financial statement showing among others the bidder's total and current assets and liabilities is stamp received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institutions for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. For the net financial contracting capacity, then the FCC value should be at least equal to the ABC to be bid. This computed as the current assets minus the current liabilities multiplied by the factor K minus the value of all outstanding or uncompleted portions of the projects under ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts yet to be started when signing with the contract to be bid. The constant factor K is set at 15 regardless of contract duration. For the eligibility requirements under Class B is the requirement for the joint ventures. a valid pickup license or special pickup license for JV, and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be paid should be valid at the time of the deadline for the submission and receipt. All co-venturers shall submit their legal documents, while any of the co-venturers shall submit technical and financial documents. Each partner of the joint venture shall submit the FIDGET certificate of registration in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the 2016 IRR of RA 9184. For the bid security, bidders must submit bid security to guarantee that the successful bidder shall within 10 calendar days from the receipt of the notice of award enter into contract with the procuring entity and furnish the performance security required. Only one form of bid security among the allowed forms is required to be submitted by the participating bidders. May it be cash, or cashier's check, bank guarantee, draft or revocable letter of credit, or a surety bond callable upon demand, accompanied by certification from the Insurance Commission, or the bid security declaration. For the project requirements, it must contain the following: the organizational chart for the contract to be bid, the list of contractors' personnel, such as the project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, and foreman, to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data, and the list of contractors' major equipment units, which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreement, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project. For the revised omnibus earn statement form, statement number 3 was revised and the addition of the statement number 10, which states that in case advance payment was made or given, failure to perform or deliver any of the obligations and undertakings in the contract shall be sufficient ground to constitute criminal as liability for swindling or the commission of fraud with an unfaithfulness or abuse of confidence through misappropriating or converting any payment received by a person or entity under an obligation involving the duty to deliver certain goods or services to the prejudice of the public, the government of the Philippines, pursuant to Article 315 of Act Number 3815, Shares of 1930 as amended, or the revised penal code. For the contents of the second envelope, first is the financial bill form, including bid prices and bill of quantities, as well as applicable price schedules and other documents required in the bidding documents. In the detailed evaluation of bids, its purpose is to determine the lowest calculated bid by establishing correct calculated prices of bids and ranking calculated total bid prices from lowest to highest. An undiscretionary criterion shall be used, which shall include consideration of completeness of bids and minor arithmetical corrections. Results shall be contained in the abstract of bids as calculated. Placing no price is considered as non-responsive, while specifying a zero or dash means it is offered for free. And in case of discrepancies, bid price in figures versus bid price in words, bid price in words shall prevail. A total price per item versus unit price for the item multiplied by its quantity, the latter shall prevail. The stated total price versus the actual sum of prices of component items, the latter shall prevail. Unit cost and the detailed estimate versus unit cost and the bill of quantities, the latter shall prevail. No contact rule, which means prohibition on communication with bidders from bid evaluation until award of the contract. The conduct of post qualification, its purpose is to determine whether the lowest calculated bid complies with and is responsive to all requirements and conditions as specified in the bidding documents to be declared the lowest calculated and responsive bid. An undiscretionary pass or fail criterion shall be used to verify, validate, and ascertain all statements and documents submitted by the lowest calculated bid. For the award of the contract, the contract shall be awarded to the bidder with the lowest calculated responsive bid at its submitted price or total calculated bid price, whichever is lower. The bank shall notify all other bidders of its recommendation to whom award the contract to LCRB within 3 calendar days from the issuance of the resolution recommending award. The Hope shall have at most 15 calendar days to decide whether or not to approve or disapprove said recommendation. Interested bidders may obtain further information from the Procurement Unit, DPWH, Quirino District Engineering Office, and inspect the bidding documents during weekdays from July 13 to August 2, 2023. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders from July 13 at our office upon payment of an applicable fee. For the deadline of submission of bids, August 2, 2023, not later than 10 a.m. Number of bid proposals to be submitted, 1 original and 2 duplicate copies. For the place of submission of bids, for manual submission at Procurement Unit, DPWH, Quirino District Engineering Office, Cabarrus, Quirino, and for electronic submission at electronicbids_Quirino at dpwh.gov.ph. For further information, please refer to Engineer Brenda B. Carbonell, Officer in Charge, Procurement Unit, with CP number 0927-770-3016, or email us at carbonell.brenda@dpwh.gov.ph. Thank you and
Good morning for 23BK0124, construction of one-story, 4-classroom Divisoria integrated school. Dimension 9.5 by 36 meters, location Maddela, Quirino. Project duration 191 calendar days. Part 1, facilities for the engineer, provision of progress photographs, 6.37 months. Other general requirements, permits and clearances, 1 lump sum. Project billboard, signboard, 2 each. Occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. Mobilization, demobilization, 1 lump sum. Civil, mechanical, electrical, sanitary, plumbing works, earthwork, structure excavation, common soil to 170.08 cubic meter, embankment from structure excavation 119.26 cubic meter, gravel fill 51.50 cubic meter. Plain and reinforced concrete work, structural concrete class A 4.96 cubic meter, structural concrete footings and slab on fill 59.68 cubic meter, footing tie beam 19.35 cubic meter, columns 16.48 cubic meters, beams girder 34.52 cubic meter, reinforcing steel deform frame 19,505.78 kilograms. Forms and works 214.46 square meters. Finishing, soil poisoning 22 liters, concrete gutter 79.80 meters. Storm drainage and downspout 1 lump sum. CHB non-load bearing 100 mm 120.07 square meters. CHB 150 mm 269.43 square meters. Frame jump seals head, transoms and mullions 8 sets. Doors, wood panel 18.48 square meters. Aluminum glass window awning type 1.44 square meters. Jalousie glass window 47.81 square meters. Flush door 8.82 square meters. Finishing with hardware 1 lump sum. Carpentry and joinery works 1 lump sum. Concrete plaster finish, 601.92 square meters. Ceiling, fiber cement board, 435.51 square meters. Reflective insulation, 367.20 square meters. Waterproofing cement base, 139.65 square meters. Painting works masonry, concrete, 1,037.43 square meters. Painting steel, 676.95 square meters. Repainted metal sheets, corrugated long span, 367.20 square meters. Fabricated metal roofing, rich rolls, 7.22 meters. Flashing, 21.42 meters. Structural steel trusses, 3,334.70 kilograms. Structural steel purlins, 11,964.72 kilograms. Balls, 62.76 kilograms. Steel plates, 558.90 kilograms. Tabrats, 105.68 kilograms. Cross bracing, 159.06 kilograms. Third panel, 24 pieces. Electrical, conduits, boxes and fittings, one lump sum. Wire and wire devices, one lump sum. Panel board with main and branch breakers, one lump sum. Lighting fixtures and lamps, one lump sum. Oscillating ceiling fan, 16 sets. Exhaust fan, ceiling cassette, 4 sets. Thank you. Four.
Are there any questions concerning amended regulations or approval? If there's none, any other announcement, Madam Chair?
For the information of everyone, later at 10 a.m. we have opening of 5 and on July 24, 10 a.m. opening of bids for 23 BK 0119, 120, 121, 122, and 123. And on July 25, 10 a.m. credit conference for 23 BK 0088, Tagalogese water system, and 23 BK 0099, solar water system Magdeburg. That's all, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you. This credit conference is now over.